So I want to do 4.1 number 12, which says, suppose that a substance decays at a yearly rate equal to half the square of the mass of the substance present. So I think that's saying the amount dt, right? The rate at which the amount changes with respect to time is equal to half the square of the mass.
Which is the amount, right?
So I think amount squared divided by 2.
But it's negative.
And it's decaying, right? So it's going down. Yep, I'm with that. And then it says if we start with 50 grams, how long until we only have 25? Which is, what's the half-life?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I got this, how do I try to solve this?
That one is separable.
Yeah, there's no t's on that side, right?
T to 0.
Yeah, there's a t to the 0. There's no explicit t's over there. So I think we could maybe
A prime around.
separate. No?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so let's multiply through by dt. So we get dA is minus a squared over 2 dt. And then what else? I'm lazy. I'm just going to multiply by 1 over a squared. That way I can do some work on the right-hand side too. Split the work up a little bit, all right? I don't care. Like, whatever. Get the a's to one side, get the other stuff to the other side. So I got 1 over a squared dA equals minus 1/2 dt. Then what?
Negative 3.
Slap yourself some squiggles on there. The D eaters. Did I ever tell you guys where that came from?
No.
Oh, I had a friend whose dad was an engineer at one of the mines in Butte, Montana, and that was, I kid you not, his understanding of calculus. It's like you just slap one of them D eaters on there, eats the D right up, and you know, shit if it doesn't work. All right, so I think I got what here? 1/2 minus 1/2 t plus a constant. What'd you get on the other side?
That'd be negative 1 over a.
So that's a to the minus 2 power, right? So you go to the 1
Oh, 1 above.
higher power is
Negative 1.
negative 1. So you got negative a to the negative 1. Okay, so I think the way that works out is I got minus 1 over a is minus t over 2 plus a constant. And then you get super rad with your arithmetic and do this. Right? Because a constant and some other, you know, like crazy double that constant divided by 2 is the same thing. And then flip both sides over. So you get minus a is 2 over c minus t. And then what? Yeah. So get a is 2 over t minus t. What with the algebra and all of that?
Did our other minus go into the constant?
What other line? This one?
Yeah. So then it goes into t.
There's negative t plus c and equals c minus t. So there's no.
And then
Yeah, I kept flipping the order of these. So I did negative t plus c is
Right.
c minus
I
t,
get that.
and then I flipped it over
why don't we have a minus 2 like on the top there?
because I flipped the order on the bottom.
See, okay.
You get to pick one. You can put the minus with a fraction, right? You can put the minus on the top or the bottom, but not both. So I put it on the bottom because.
Could you make that plus C again?
Yeah, and then you can certainly make that plus C because it's a constant, so who cares? Right? Resist the urge to do this silly thing. Do not say this is 2 over t plus 2 over c. Right? Fractions don't work that way. They're linear across the top, not across the bottom. So, what do I do with this?
Initial value in half-life.
Yeah, they wanted me to find something out about when there's 50 grams and 100 grams or some nonsense. Right? What did they say? They suppose if we start with 50 grams, how long till we only have 25, right? Okay, so what's that asking you to solve for? Yeah, it's kind of asking you to solve for t, right? So first things first, what do I have to figure out? You have to figure out what c is. So what do I know about?
It's 50.
Yeah, I know it starts at 50, right?
Your time starts at 0.
So a at 0, right? Time starting at 0 should be 50. But what else is a of 0?
2 over C.
A of 0 is also 2 over c. So seems like c is 2 over 50. Cool. Okay, so take your 2 over 50, shove it into your a function. So all told here, I think I've found that a as a function of t is 2 over t plus 2 over 50.
Multiply by 50 over 50.
Gross. Sure. Whatever. Do algebra magic to this if you really so enjoy that. So if you multiply by 50 over 50, I think you get 100 over t plus 2. No?
50
No.
T.
50 t plus 2. Okay. Good.
50 over 25t is 1.
What?
Well, you can reduce the 2 over 50 to 1 over 25.
Sure, whatever. You can fiddle with this. I don't care.
Or you can multiply.
What am I trying to do? Like, what was the other part of this problem? Because I don't care what the model is. I care when there's half as much. Yeah, so plug 25 in for what? A. So 25 should be that crap. I'm going with the one with a 50 in the bottom. I like that one better. But I'm going to take Kenneth's suggestion and reduce it. Okay. Now you multiply both sides through by 1 over 25. No, I don't know. Solve this somehow. I'm going to multiply both sides by 1 over 25 just because I think it'll be fun.
You can just flip both sides.
Oh, fine.
You just have constants in the denominator.
Okay, fine. We could just flip both sides.
Flipping it back to the.
So we get
1 over.
1 over 25. You know, this is multiplying by 1 over 25 twice. Is t plus 1 over 25 over 2. Multiply the 2 to the other side. And then
T is 1/25.
subtract t is 1 over 25th. 25th. 1 over 25th. What is the unit on this?
T, time.
T, time. Nah, brother. This is in grams and years, man. Which one's T? Is it a gram or is it a
I'm
year?
gonna say a year.
That is a year.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
A 25th of a year.
A little less than half a month.
What? 2 weeks and change. 52 weeks in a year.
Probably.
Right? So it's 2 weeks and change.
Probably 13 days.
And change.
Whatever a 25th of 2 weeks is. 2 weeks and a little less than a day, because there's 14 days in 2 weeks.
Because time is money, so therefore it can be called change.
Oh, even better! No, it's even better than this. It's 52 weeks divided by 25, right? Right? Which is 2 weeks and 1/25 of 2 weeks,
Oh, yeah.
right? Conveniently, there are 24 hours in a day, right? And so this amounts to 2 days. No, not that one. Scratch that. Joe's an idiot. All right, we need to actually write down the unit conversion. That is 7 days per week and 24 hours per day. So you cancel the days, the hour, not that. Leave the hours, the weeks. The 24 and the 25 are pretty much the same thing. And you get 14 hours, which is what I was all excited about noticing. I just couldn't articulate it. So you get 2 weeks and 14 hours, give or take.